Someone once said that old music is the same as new music, and the difference is how it's delivered. Tonight's guest is the full embodiment of that statement. A 90s baby, inspired by 70s funk, he has the confidence to deliver an old sound with incredibly youthful ownership. He's been making noise on the New York City performance circuit, including opening for the legendary Roy Ayers right here at BRIC House earlier this year. Shareef Keyes and his band, The Groove, are here tonight to give us a taste of some of their upcoming album, Cooking Something. I'm your host, Kenyatta Beasley, and don't move because Shareef Keyes and The Groove are about to take us into their musical kitchen right here on B-Side.
Don't you bother me, standing tall, I don't need a seat. Y'all something else I could never be. Hey, but no complaints, I'm just doing me. I done found my groove, I done caught the beat. I ain't trying to lose, I can barely sleep. Know my time coming, I don't need a dream. If you feel like me, let me hear you scream. What up, I think I caught the fever, let me see you. What up, hey, yeah, that one done did it too. Let your feet catch the beat and let me see you. What up, don't you hinder me. No time for you, I'm too into me. I'm just trying to win one of victory. Gotta make it last, brought the energy. I know you see me now. Are you listening? Can you hear me now? I don't wanna stop, I can't sit down. Brought the band, came to get down now. We gon' party, and yeah, I feel real good tonight. Look who we started, and yeah, that funk got 'em acting right now. We gon' party, and yeah, I feel real good tonight. Hey, well look who we started, and yeah, that funk got 'em. Let me see you, what up? I think I caught the fever. Let me see you, what up? Yeah, that one done did it too. Let your feet catch the beat. Let me see you, what up? Let me see you, one up. Hey, Sil, show 'em how to one up. Thank y'all so much, man. It's my name, Shareef Keyes The Groove. Man, I feel amazing. We're gonna keep the funk going though. I'm gonna take y'all straight to DC. Hey Jet, take him to DC. Y'all gotta be afraid to move now. Y'all gotta be afraid to move now. This that funk now, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, Freddie, let me get a little bit of something on that violin. Woo! Hey, Sil, whenever you're ready. they ask me why I do it. I rebuttal, why not? And they ask me where you're headed, son. Told them straight to the top. Can't get caught up in the trap. Can't get caught up in the lock. Cause I was the keys before the music. That mean I can't be stopped. Don't confuse me, don't confuse me. No, I ain't the normal type. No, you're choosy, yeah, you're choosy. But I got just what you like. Don't confuse us, don't confuse us. No, we ain't the normal type. No, the routine, yeah, the routine. But I got just what you like. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Let me hear y'all say it. Can I do it? 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 Well, they ask me how I do it. I respond, how not? And they ask me where your head is, son. Elevated to the top. Can't get caught up in the chatter. Can't get caught up in the lies. Cause I can see you a mile away. Even when you in your disguise. Don't confuse me, don't confuse me. No, I ain't the normal type. No, you're choosy, yeah, you're choosy. But I got just what you like. Don't confuse us, don't confuse us. No, we ain't the normal type. No, the routine, yeah, the routine. But I got just what you like. Let me hear y'all say, can I do it? 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 Hey, just show me how to do it. Hey, I said do that thing, do that thing, do it.
Do that thing, do that thing.
Like I say that, I said now do that thing, do that thing, do it.
Do that thing, do that thing, do it.
I said to do that thing, do that thing, and do it.
Do that thing, do that thing, do it.
I said to do that thing, and do that thing, and do it.
Do that thing, do that thing, do it.
Hey, I know what you looking for. I know what you looking for. I got your answer. I hope that you ready though. I hope that you ready though. Can you withstand it? I know what you looking for. I know what you looking for. I got your answer. But make it reciprocal. Better make it reciprocal. Don't take advantage. I know what you looking for. I know what you looking for. I got your answer. I hope that you ready though. I hope that you ready though. Can you withstand it? I know what you looking for. I think that I know that I know that I know it. I hope that you ready though. Better make it reciprocal. Just rock with me now, just rock with me now. Hey, yeah, yeah, come on, come on, hey, I said, come on.
Shareef Keyes in the Groove. Welcome to B-Side, man. The hardest working man in downtown Brooklyn.
Yes, sir.
Can you introduce the members of your band?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We got on the guitar, Yuto. My man Dave on the bass. Jet on the drums, Sil on the horn, Freddie Fred on the violin, and Jess on the mic. Real quick, we're missing a couple people. Miss Ashley is a vocalist in our group. Aquiles is a horn player in our group. Quasi is a horn player in our group. Am I missing anybody else, y'all? And Noah's a key player. And my man Richard Emery just moved to LA. I miss him too.
So you, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. It's a big band.
I don't think that they would be able to fit into the studio. So you have that the 70s funk, but a lot of those 70s funks groups, they actually have really big bands.
Indeed.
Like Sly and James Brown. So you've obviously been heavily influenced by funk.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, making this sound and like thinking about, you know, coming with something that people heard before, but something that was new, like bringing funk but adding a youthful feel. I studied like James Brown heavily as like my superhero. George Clinton, another big idol in my head, and then I love Janelle Monáe. That's my like wife in my mind. But yeah, like those are like the key ingredients to like what allowed me to make this sound.
So you're originally from Brooklyn.
Yes.
Then you moved out to
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Yeah, when I was really young, I moved to Staten Island at like 6 with my whole family, all my brothers. I got 5 brothers, a twin. I'm a twin. And yeah, we moved out there when I was really young, but we kept going to Brooklyn. Like I was in elementary school in Brooklyn, middle school. We started to go to high school in Staten Island, but I was still consistently hanging out in Brooklyn, so I'm really just a Brooklyn kid, you know.
Right. So what was your introduction to music?
Oh, that's a good one. I remember being 6 years old and coming home from school, and my brother King, who's in the audience today, give it up for King, everybody. My mom bought this karaoke machine, and
Karaoke.
yeah, old school, tape and all that. Yeah, you know what I mean? I came home.
Wait, before, what's your favorite karaoke song from back then?
I don't know. You can't give me that. I don't know. I don't know. I can't.
We all have a favorite karaoke,
yeah.
But keep going.
But yeah, so my brother King just had a song. He did like a chorus, and he was like, yo, you need to get on this thing. And I'm super scared. I don't know what I'm doing, you know, 6 years old. And I did it, and he was like, it was dope. And after that, I think we just kept like, you know, consistently making music over time. And yeah, like gradually we just kept building into making music. Actually, we own like a recording studio in Brooklyn, ironically, like a couple blocks away from here. It's called Become a Star. And like during the time of us like learning music, we just kept like acquiring more like, you know, instruments and different like modulation systems and stuff like that. And over time, we ended up just opening up a studio.
All right, so this, for all of your band members, how did you meet everyone? Because it's a pretty talented group of musicians.
Yeah. A lot of people, went to Berklee, came from New School. This guy's a character. Where did you come from, Jet? You came from down south. But yeah, it's a big collective. But like the first player that I had in my band was Quasi. I remember telling my oldest brother that I wanted to do this idea of having like a band while I'm rapping and singing. And he was like, word, let's just go to a jam. We went to a jam, met a few cats, got a couple cats' numbers. Quasi was one of the people that was really adamant about coming out and, and you know, like working with me. And I started playing some of the ideas I have for cooking something early on. This is like, this album's like 3 years in the making. So like the first couple months of me making it, he got to hear like a lot of different things. And he knew a bunch of people. He was in a bunch of different bands. So we just slowly started to acquire different people. And over time, it kind of turned into what this is now.
So your first introduction to 70s funk, because as a millennial, usually a lot of people have no idea what the 70s really are, or the 60s for that matter. So when you were how did you get into this whole 60s, 70s kind of thing? Because it's a very unique thing to actually see nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, the music was always playing in the house. I feel like every household got a little soul in them. So.
But to fall in love with it and say, you know what, I want to perform this. You know.
I don't know. I think us loving Michael Jackson was like the first key, and then maybe me and my twin brother Maurice was like on YouTube one day, and we just discovered different sounds. But I know particularly when I seen James Brown perform this one show called The Tammy Show, it blew me away. I've never seen anybody perform like that, ever, like till this day. And this guy's like a real showman. Like he gets people involved, and he makes people clap and scream and cry and faint. And I was like, yo, I gotta do that. I gotta be able to try to encompass that in my music and when I'm performing. And I think for me seeing that, it just, you know, it was a green light for me to just start figuring it out.
Cool. So can you set up the next song for us?
Absolutely.
It's some kind of food.
Right. Yeah. I think we're gonna get to that too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
But the next song is called Macaroni and Cheese, and it features every show. Everybody's like, "Yo, I thought we were here to watch music, not
get hungry."
Yeah, not to eat. But yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit. But the next song is called Macaroni and Cheese, and it features my really good friend Mickey Fax. Bring it in for me, guys. I said it, I say it again. I'm I'm back and forth working, my time valuable can't be spent. And stubborn with choices and patience, you knew that already. I said I would keep my word, but I always forget it. And doubts with me all the time, I'm a fool. I'm thinking too much like I don't got a clue. Hey, I can't stand it, can't stand it, can't stand it. Yeah. Hey, this is just a reflection in me, hoping one day I change or stay the same. Cause either way I look at it, don't get it. And either way you try makes me no difference. I battle myself trying to get to the premise. So man with a mission to sustain and balance these fears going through in my brain. Knowing I'm the uno, knowing I'm the king. I look at myself in the mirror and these are the things that I say. Hey, I said it, I said it, I said it, I say it again. I'm back and forth working, my time valuable can't be spent. And stubborn with choices and patience, you knew that already. Said I would keep my word, Freddie. Hey, I said it, I said it, I said it, I say it again. I'm back and forth working, my time valuable can't be spent. And stubborn with choices and patience, you knew that already. Said I would keep my word, but I always forget it.
So, I'm curious, so how did you get involved? I mean, your first musical performance, what actually led to that?
I mean...
And when was your first
Right,
musical
I was about to say, that was pretty long ago, maybe like 4 years. I made a few EPs before this project, so like I've been making music and I was super scared to like perform, like couldn't perform, and like, I don't know, after just making music and realizing that, you know, artists make money off of performing, I had to do it. So one day I got the guts. I believe my other older brother, Glow, who's in here tonight. Y'all give it up for Glow. The whole family's in here tonight.
We got half the family in here,
The
man.
whole family's in here tonight, baby. Yeah, we performed a few songs, and after that, I just was like, yo, I could do this, man. It's not as bad as I thought.
Whoa, so that's a deep statement, because watching you perform now, you come off as if you have a lot of confidence. You didn't have these issues. This performing actually helped, you know, you to show us the inner Shareef.
Absolutely. I feel like there's a lot of sides of me, but even with this song, it's about like self-reflection. So I think me allowing myself to just realize who I am as a person and knowing, like, you know, we all kings and queens out here, just masters of our, you know, of our destinies. And I just, you know, after a point started to realize how strong I was. So like you said, I started to be able to get that inner power and inner confidence out during my performances.
All right, so I mean, so after that first performance, and you said, "Oh man, you stick your toe in your water and you say you like it."
Yeah.
What really inspired you to say, you know what, I need to keep doing this. I need to keep going forward.
I don't know. Just seeing the reaction of people, seeing the reaction of how my music played and how people responded to it. Like, I finally got a chance to really see, you know, how I affect people. And I think me seeing that I have, you know, some sort of effect on people was major, you know, for me. But after that first performance, those other like 20 were terrible. You know, I had to keep building up and practicing and getting better. But yeah, man, it was a little test, but I just built up to it, I guess.
So you, all of your experience, this is all building up to this record that you're about to release. With all of the food titles.
Yeah.
You know, I saw one called Kale.
Yeah.
We have
that was
cornbread.
the first song.
Right. Mac and cheese and cornbread. What actually inspired this entire this home cooking, you know, Cooking with Shareef.
Right. So basically, it's the concept of the album. The entire album is about, you know, the time where you having a family dinner, and you know that hour before you get to eat, you with your uncle, you with your grandma, you with your cousins, your nieces, your nephews. People are drunk and they talking about crazy stories from back in the day. You know, you got your cousin that look fly, she got that new boyfriend that you don't like. You know, that entire moment, I wanted to be able to like hold that moment for a while. And I was like, that's, you know, this is how the album's gonna sound. This is how the album's gonna feel, which is why like it feels so funky, feels so like family-like where you could just play it at a barbecue or at a wedding or, you know, different places like that. And you know, with that in mind, I was like, every song should be cool. It should be named something. It shouldn't be like self-reflection. It should be like food, something that you remember forever. So I decided to take every dish that would be at those dinners and name them after, you know, each song.
Right. So I mean, you obviously you've been very affected by your family, man.
Absolutely.
And they're really
Yeah.
good. So on the bandstand, if we go back to the beginning of the show, you were talking about how you basically had an orchestra back in
12
your
piece.
So do you consider those people like really part of your musical family?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, like coming up with this idea and like first performing with a big band, I didn't really know what I was doing. So like adding more people was kind of like my protection in a way, like where I could be up here and be with the crowd, but at the same time know that all these people behind me and you know they're rooting for me, they're playing with me, they're making sure they're catching all my parts, and it was kind of protection. Kind of in the same way as a family, like where I could just, you know, fall into those same hands and be comfortable. So
it's a lot of trust between you.
Absolutely, totally. And this guy right here, yes.
That
he
that just
sure
walked
that
off
beat,
the street,
right.
apparently, with a drum kit from down south.
Right. You know what I mean? Like everybody got to make sure they know their parts, because I completely trust them, you know.
Okay, cool. So could you set up this?
Absolutely, man. This next one, we about to have a whole lot of fun. This is like the first time we're doing this at this pace. This is actually called Spaghetti, and it features Ghostface Killer.
Let's talk about that after
We're
this
gonna get back to Ghostface.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a song that's coming out August 3rd, and it features Ghostface, and this one is called Spaghetti. Y'all get comfortable, man. I want to see y'all get loose. I know we sitting down, but I want to see y'all groove a little bit with me, you know what I mean? So let's make it fast. One, two, three. Yeah, fuego. Hey. Yeah. This made me want to dance with somebody right now. Hey. Here we go. I see you clapping. Hey. My brother said we made it, what a finish. Hey, just stay consistent. My brother said you gotta watch these. Hey, so I keep my distance. I'm a player, but I'm serious about my business. It can't be late, it can't be late. I need it early if we talking chicken. Back to school with it. Know they study on my moves. I ain't new to it. Been on it since a youth. This the new way, welcome to the family. So I'm taking shots for the whole family. Can't forget Marco and Ghost, DD, dropping no feelings, open spaghetti, fettuccine. Going up. Mama, we on TV. Hey, we finally moving. Hey. Turn me up. Well, just keep me booming. Pop, I hope you record this now. Going up. We finally moving. Woo! We finally moving. Hey. Turn me up. Well, just keep me booming. Woo! Hey. Put some respect on my name. Y'all better know it. We had to go through the pain. From what I remember, and now you look oh so familiar. Nah, don't act like you know me, cause we way up in position. Well look how we grown. Put some respect on my name. Hey, y'all better know it. We had to go through the pain. Yeah, I remember. And now you look oh so familiar. Man, look how we grown, and now we way up in position. Hey Sil, give me some now. I'ma dance a little bit now. Can I get a special lady to dance with? though? You thought you got something for that? You thought you got something for that? I feel good. How y'all feel? How y'all feel right now? Alright, keep it there. So I wanna try something. When I say I feel, I need y'all to say good. Can y'all do that for me now? That sound light. There's a lot of people here. I said, can y'all do that for me now? I said, I feel. Said I feel. Said I feel. Said I feel. Bring it up a little bit more, girl. Said I feel. Said I feel. Feel. Said I feel. Said I feel. Said I feel. Hey. Said I feel. Said I feel. Said I feel. Hey, put some respect on my name. Hey, y'all better know it. We had to go through the pain, man, from what I remember. And now you look oh so familiar. Hey, look how you know it. Now we way up in position. Hey, look how we grown. It's amazing, man. I'm super happy to be here. We on TV. It's incredible, man. It's a beautiful feeling. I appreciate this so much. Shout out to my man D Prosper from Soul in the Horn. I wouldn't be here without you, bro. Got the whole family here, my brothers, some family, some new fans. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of y'all, man. My whole band is here. It's a great feeling to be here, man. That's why I'm telling y'all I feel good. I want y'all to feel good as me, you know what I mean? Take it down. Just thank y'all so much. Everybody clap it up for the beautiful lady that danced with me, man.
You know what I dig about you, man? I like energy. And what inspired you to actually present so much energy on the bandstand?
Yo, man, I don't know. I think it's the band. When the band is playing so much, it reminds me of just me being at my house, dancing with my mom. Song come on, we just both get up like, all right, what up? What you got? You know? So it's kind of that vibe, man. Actually, before, when we first started playing, I had too much energy. I would be dancing like every second, out of breath, getting on the mic. I finally started like realizing how to control that. You know, being able to manifest a good show as opposed to just having a bunch of energy.
Right. Because dancing seems as if it's a core element of what you do.
Totally.
So, I mean, that's something that you bring with you. Do you find that you know it's a tool to help inspire the audience? Because for the first song, I thought I needed to have my cape ready.
James, right. Like I said, that's my idol. But you know, dancing to me is just like the key to happiness. Movement, smiling, all of those different euphoric feelings are like, you know, being able to bring some sort of happiness, enjoyment to us. I know at the end of the day, we leaving out of here, we got troubles, we got sorrows, we got problems that we're dealing with, but, you know, being able to dance and forget about that for a moment is what I always want to give people. So that's like our #1 goal. Even with that song, like that song is half of the speed that we just played it, but I know being able to dance, you know, you're just in a good vibe.
So why couldn't we get the full speed of the song, man?
Because you'll listen to it when it comes out. I'm giving y'all exclusives, man.
Well, in regards to the exclusive, man, before, earlier on this evening, we were talking about your Staten Island upbringing.
Right.
And you have this new record coming out, and you work with Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
And so tell me about that, and how is he featured on your recording? Or?
Yeah, he's actually on the album. A really good friend of mine by the name of Marco D'Angelo's dude, like, is a crazy craftsman. He makes shoes, luxury sneakers, and like I've been cool with him for like almost 5 years now, and he's been like best friends with Ghostface for like 10+ years. So like he's seen all of my, you know, my shows and seen, like, he's been really impressed with what we've been doing. And you know, one day I seen him, he was just like, yo, you want to get a song from Ghostface? He kind of worked it out, and Ghost, like, seeing it, he put a good word in for me, and we kind of worked it out that way.
So working with him, so he really enjoyed what you do.
Yeah,
Came
man.
down to the studio and lay.
No, I didn't get a chance to have him actually record, but I got a chance to meet him a bunch of times. He actually, the singer that we got out right now called Cupcake, he was really adamant about that song. Like, he loves that song. But yeah, again, he loves the whole thing. He actually said he thinks I should like start putting robes on myself at the end of my shows, like James Brown.
Hey, look, come on, man. Like,
the OGs know I'm not fighting you. I'm with you, dog.
No, but you don't.
I'm with you, man.
No, you. Now I feel old. Thank you, Shareef.
Come on, man.
The funk singing millennial.
Right,
I really
right.
appreciate that. No, but you seem like the first song was Go Go, and that had that Chuck Brown kind of feeling. And it seems as if, man, you really dig to the South for a lot of influences.
It's so crazy. People when they come to my shows, they always ask me, am I from DC? Am I from like Philly? Anywhere but, you know, New York, because like the vibe is super, like you said, like down south, North Carolina, Durham, that whole like old soul, R&B, groovy.
Well, but and plus that's part of your show. I mean, because when you think about the Chuck Browns, the James Browns, and everybody, they really believed in having a big band behind them and giving a solid show. And that's really reflective of actually what you do. So, I mean, coming back to leaving the South, coming back to New York, what was your first big gig in the city?
What was our first big gig, guys? Wasn't Roy?
Was it part of the was it because you brought up a mutual acquaintance, D Prosper? Was it part of like the Soul and the Horn series, or?
It wasn't Soul and the Horn, even though those are like really big gigs. Like I got to meet Dave Chappelle at D Prosper. D Prosper is this curator that puts together like the illest shows in the city, and like, you know, it's called Soul and the Horn.
Right.
And I got to perform there a few times, and that was really big for us. But we did. Harlem Arts Festival might have been a big one. We performed for like 400 people, but I would say like between that festival and this BRIC Festival where we opened up for Roy Ayers, like it was a sold out show. I got to see like people I look up to in the crowd. Like it was scary kind of, like I was like in awe. But yeah, I think maybe Harlem Arts Festival would probably be the biggest one that we did.
So opening up for Roy Ayers here,
Yes.
how was that for you?
Does this say anything for you? It was like, yo, I was in the green room, you know, I'm in the green room. Nah, I'm joking. We was in the green room. I'm acting fancy. We was in the green room and like, you know, Roy Ayers was just sitting right there, just eating vegetables. And I'm like, damn, like we got to talk a little bit, took a picture. It was just so crazy. Like that whole time was like really, really, really dope, man. I definitely hold that dear to me. But yeah, it was that whole moment was incredible. Just having all these people here actually watching us, being involved. Getting to know people after, it was a great time, for sure.
So I mean, there's if I'm assuming maybe Roy caught a part of what you did. I mean, was any words of encouragement for Roy?
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Yeah, even me just first meeting him before we even played, he was like, "Yo, man, I'm gonna check you out. Like, you got to be here for a reason, you know." So it was really cool to even just have that from him, that nod from a legend like him was amazing.
So so the Harlem Arts Festival, that was your first big breakthrough on the New York City, you know, performance
Yeah, as
circuit?
far as big shows, I think that was probably one of the biggest gigs that we had, where we were just in Marcus Garvey Park, like in front of hundreds and hundreds of people, and you know, we got people to get out the stands and do a Soul Train line, which is insane, popping confetti and so many different things that was really cool that we would do for normally a smaller group, but being able to do this for such a big mass was really dope. Yeah.
Awesome. So what's the next song?
The next song
That you
is
have
called
for us?
Potato Salad. Everybody in here like potato salad, right?
Well, depending on who makes the potato salad.
Yo,
I hate
man.
to interject.
I literally was about to
sir.
say, yo, we had a show in Brooklyn one time at this spot that we basically grew our fan base at, the Way Station. And one time we was performing and the girl was like said the same thing as you, and I'm like, how do I like say anything back to that? Because she's right.
Well, it's true,
It depends
man.
on
I
who
mean,
makes the potato salad. Because if it ain't good, I ain't eating it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the potato salad can be cut up a bunch of different ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trust me. Once again, Shareef and The Groove.
Thank y'all, man. All right, so look, before we start my show, this song, I need involvement. Now, if you ain't clapping, I'm gonna point y'all out. That includes you, Kenyatta. So, cameramen, I know y'all focused, but, so look, boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Dave. Boom, 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 boom. Dave, you ain't clapping now. Boom, boom. Simon in the back. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Hey, I said 1, hey, 2, oh. Yeah. That sounds good to me. Don't y'all agree? All right, now I'm trying to make sure y'all with me. You can't wait. You're taking chances. For goodness sake. And they tried to warn you, but you wouldn't listen. Now you're too late. But don't let it phase you. It's much more to take. And they tried to warn you, but you wouldn't listen. Now you ain't straight. B4 and P4 wouldn't tell you thing you need to know. It wouldn't tell you where you need to go. It all seemed impossible when I've been there. B4 and P4 wouldn't show you thing that you need to know to manifest your destiny. Nah, nah, nah. Gracious, what more could they say? Cause they tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen, now you're too late. But don't let it phase you, it's much more to take. And they tried to warn you, but you wouldn't listen, now you ain't straight. B4 and P4 wouldn't show you thing you need to know. It wouldn't tell you where you need to go. It all seemed impossible when I've been there. B4 and P4 wouldn't show you thing that you need to know to manifest your destiny. Nah, nah, nah. Give me that, Jay. Give me that, Jay. Alright, so look, when I say ooh, I need y'all to say ah. Can y'all do that for me now? That's light, that's light. I said, can y'all do that for me now? Alright. Hey, look, hey, I said ooh. 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 That's that funkified, I can't sting no more. I said ooh. That's that stinkified, I can't smell no more. I said, ooh, whoa. That's that funkified, I can't stink no more. I said, ooh. That's that stinkified, I can't take no more. That's that black on black, I don't need no more. Kill a cop, I can't breathe no more. Nonsense on your conscience, let that funkified be your convince now. Hey. They playing to my funky heart right now. They playing to my funky heart now. Give it up for my band, The Groove, one time. Give it up for my band now. Thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, man, I was clapping. I was clapping. I gave you a little something, man. So tell me the recording. When is it coming out? And because I have a few other questions.
Okay. So we got a pop-up shop coming up. That's July 31st to August 3rd with this watch brand called Throne. And that's for, the Spaghetti song with Ghostface. And right after that, we dropped the song, and like early September, we're gonna release the album. I'm really excited about that. I'm super nervous. People haven't heard the album. Some people have, so it's like so many different things that's going through my mind. But I think around like early September, we're gonna release the project.
How long did it take you to, record, to compile all the songs and finish everything?
Like I was saying before.
From inception to
yeah. Like 3 years. Like I had so many different sounds for the album. Like it was a lot slower before.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started getting into like this big upbeat dance groove. Then I kind of calmed that down. Now it's more of like it has like a medium between those two, lines where it's like soulful and singing and slow, and then it got those upbeat songs that you could dance to. So around 3 years, I would say, just to answer your question.
So when you're in the studio, coming up with the songs, what's part of what is your creative process in regards to the production and the songwriting? Honestly,
man, it's not just the studio. I'm sure you can relate because you're a musician.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody in here that's like also like making music and producing, music is popping in my head every day. Like I'll be walking on the train and got something and I'll figure it out and like work it out in my head, record it on my phone, hit the studio, record it out like, the vibe I want, and then start bringing in like the pieces that I need to like kind of fill up the whole beat. But yeah, it works in different ways. Sometimes my brothers will be in the studio and they'll like, we'll be vibing. They hear something that I like kind of started and we'll kind of keep building off of that. It's different styles and ways of me like kind of creating music, but particularly it could be anywhere, really.
So what platforms will you be releasing your recording on?
You said where I would?
What platforms will it be on? iTunes? How will we be able to find this recording?
Everywhere. Tidal, like all my singles that's out right now is on like everywhere. Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Shazam, everything. Should be in your phone right now, actually.
Wait, so you said that you had two. I think you have 4 singles out.
4
already?
singles out, yep.
So the other ones are.
It's mac and cheese, potato salad, cornbread, and cupcake, which is like the new song. I love that you chuckle though, cause it like.
No, because I'm hungry.
Yeah. I'm hungry too, actually.
And I'm sitting here like, okay, man.
I'm hitting a soul food spot
fettuccine.
after this. Yeah, it lasts with people though. I love that it could sit in your brain for a while,
Yeah. So, man, something else that's very interesting about you that I dig as well is your style. It's very I don't want to use the term retro, but it's just you, man. What inspired?
It was just like the album. Like I don't know. I just knew, like I had this like vision of like making something that people would never forget, and. I feel like me dressing in a certain way and the sound and the feeling when I'm performing, like people can never forget that. You start to create your own lane, and that's what I wanted to do. So like when I started to come up with the sound, I was like, how can I accompany this with the actual look? The first time I tried on like the old style stuff, I didn't really know what I was doing. So I remember one time my brother seen me, he's like, what do you have on? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm just trying something new.
You didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe at this point.
Nah, well, because this is years in the making, Now I kind of got it together. But yeah, at first it took a while, but then I started realizing like, what kind of styles I like. I like 50 style shirts. This is like a vintage thrift.
Hat?
Yeah, this is the Boulder hat, super expensive hat that I have to spend so much money on that I don't like to, and I'm poor right now, so I can't really do that. Shoes, make sure the socks is super colorful and flashy. I usually have paint on my jeans too. This is like the first time I chilled out with the pants.
Oh, okay. So
yeah. And I just started getting into rings, so yeah.
So you were talking about Janelle Monáe.
Oh yeah.
Earlier, and I'm assuming that if you could ever collaborate with someone,
It
that
would
would be what?
Ironically, Kalindo, the guitarist that plays with her, who kind of like helped make her sound. Like I got in contact with him on Instagram. I hope he's seeing this. You seeing this right now? And I hit him and I was like, can you listen to my album? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm sending it. I sent it and he was like, you need to get this music out right away. So I'm hoping somebody that's affiliated with her sees me and is like, let's get this kid, But Wonderland Records is dope, man.
D. Prosper.
Boom. D. Prosper, he's the guy, man.
Who hosted this show before as well.
Oh, okay.
So besides Janelle Monáe, who else? Because I'm assuming there's some people out there that also influence you who...
Yeah, absolutely. Man, definitely George Clinton. He's still alive, singing.
Mm-hmm.
It don't sound the same, but he still got that same funk. I love that. I like some of the newer guys too, man. Anderson .Paak is ice cold with me. Joey Bad. I won't say that last thing, but yeah, Joey Bad, yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can't curse on TV, right? Better. What's some other cats I mess with? It's a few people, but I'm really into the older stuff, as you could tell. You know what I mean? That's who? Cole? Cole, yeah.
Oh, J. Cole, he didn't mean that, by the way.
Yeah.
He's looking forward to working with you. How's that? Helping you out?
Nah, not that. It's just like, I just feel like with the people I name, like they're in that same zone, you know what I mean? So I would love to get in those kind of vibes, because I feel like they would understand where I'm going musically, but yeah, no offense to J. Cole. J. Cole, if you watching this too. Let's get it, boy. Let's work.
Now, so the future. I mean, what are the future for Shareef Keyes in the Groove?
Man, like I was telling you
Are we gonna
before.
be like a big touring band?
Yeah.
Are we trying to go to Europe and hit the festival circuit?
Yeah, all that, baby, all that. I'm trying to do all that. Like Honestly, we've been like circulating the city, and I think finally now that the album's gonna be released, we're gonna go on tour. September 9th is our first show in North Carolina.
You're on tour this fall, right?
Yes, it's gonna be official.
How long is the tour for?
It's like 8 cities that we hitting, so maybe like from early September to like the very beginning of October, we're gonna probably be done and come right back here and do like a big show in the city. But we're playing in Durham, and we're opening up for my cousin's band, Zoo Crew. They kill. They are super fantastic, so we're opening up for them. But yeah, we be going on tour in September, baby. We gonna have those tickets ready to go. You know what I mean?
So after this, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself. So as we conjure up your next recording, are we moving away from food?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know, man. Are we going to clothes? Are we going to, I don't know, my red cheeseburger?
You did.
My
Yo,
red
actually,
sweater.
Now, honestly, yeah, I mean, this is just like a, you know, Shareef Keyes The Groove vibe for now. So I kind of shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's not definite. I was thinking about,
you're amongst family and
yeah,
friends.
right. I was thinking about doing like maybe some 70s kind of vibe, you know, me wearing trucker hats and like the old school bell bottoms, something like that for the next album. But I don't know. That's just a thought for now. It might turn into something though. It got me. This look got me here. So you know.
So wait, you know what? That takes me to another question.
All right.
So besides funk and soul, is there any other kind of thing that really influences you?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, of course, hip hop. Hip hop is a big influence for me. I used to listen to rock back in the day. Puddle of Mud was my thing. You know. Right.
Really?
But
really?
yo, honestly, like, my brothers used to always say that, particularly King. Like, he would be like, you always have the ear for other kind of music. Like, we would be listening to Lox, Jay-Z, DMX, Eve. This is like early 2000s, you know, from the stuff that I remember. And I would be, you know, listening to other stuff that was just like, why are you listening to that? Like, what's catching your ear? But I think that's kind of like why I was able to connect with funk so easily, because it had that same kind of hip-hop feel.
Right.
And, you know, they sample all of those same tunes, but it was so different from what we listened to in the house. So.
Right. So wait, I have a quick question. Your brothers, since they're here, do they both play as well, or they sing, or?
Everybody, yes, yeah.
So
look,
it's
my brother,
it's a
my
musical
brother
family,
saying, my brother saying no. Everybody in here writes. They all produce. They're
Okay.
all amazing cats. It's only 3 of them in here. My other 2 brothers couldn't make it. One is in Atlanta and one is in Harlem, taking care of the family right now. So yeah.
Cool. So can you set up this
This next one?
This next ditty?
Oh yeah.
Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger.
So let's do hot sauce. I can't even. You got me. You giving me the ad-libs that I would give to you, man. Right. We're making this happen. I like your style, man. We should go on the road together.
We
son.
will.
You ready? It's that feel-good music, right? It's that feel-good music, right? Alright. Just wanna make y'all dance, man. I think I had enough of your stank. Hey. And I think I had enough of your trash.
That fast talk.
And I think you had enough of my help. Nah, don't depend on me. And how could you want the funk to yourself? Said it don't look good to me. Nah. I think she had enough of yeah, you. I think he had enough of yeah, you. I think they had enough of yeah, y'all. Hey, I think we had enough. I expected more than you paid for. Woo, yeah. Hey, taking this, but you want more. Nah. You got your chance, but you waiting for. What you waiting for, dog? Come on, do nothing but still complain more. And I think I had enough of your games. Hey,
Your tricks.
you thought you found the easier way.
That's your love.
And I think you had enough of my want the front to yourself. Said it don't look good to me, nah, nah, nah. I think she had enough, oh yeah, yeah, you. Woo! I think he had enough, oh yeah, yeah, you. I think they had enough, yeah, yeah, y'all. Woo! I think we had enough. Expecting more than you paid for. Woo! Hey, taking this, but you want more. Nah, 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 nah. You got your chance, what you waiting for?
You got it, you got it,
Hey,
you got
do
it.
nothing but still complain more. Hey, Jay, give me some. Nah, 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 nah. Expecting now. Woo! You got it, 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 you got it now. Expecting now. You got it, 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 you got it. Woo! Hey! Woo! My band, man, these dudes is ice cold. Woo. Dave, I hear you, boy. I hear you.
Man, I'm hungry. Well, every good party has to end at some point. And unfortunately, that's what's happening to us. Thank you, Shareef Keyes and The Groove, for bringing your high-energy party to B-Side. You can keep up with Shareef across social media at Shareef Keyes. I'm Kenyatta Beasley, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode of B-Side. Be sure to check in or stop by our BRIC House studio every Thursday to hear more of the best music that Brooklyn has to offer. You can also check out this and past episodes anytime at youtube.com/BRICTV or check out our BRIC radio podcast of this episode at soundcloud.com/BRICradio. All right, Shareef, leave us with one more song right after this.
Man, look, I'm still broke. I ain't famous. And we still working out here. I see you, the Tuscan management. Y'all give it up for Tuscan management, man. You know what I mean? I'm taking the night train home. So when I say night, I need y'all to say train. Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get a little more bass. Let me get a little more bass. Hey, so what we want to do now, we're going to do the Soul Train line now, baby. That's how we got here. That's how we got famous, right? All right, I want to see y'all best moves. Kenyatta, you starting this off. I want to see your best move, boy. Come on. I say night, y'all say train. Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
Night.
Train.
1, 2, 3, 4. That looks so good. Give it up for the people that's dancing now. Give it up for the people that's dancing now. Y'all can get ready to take a seat. Get ready to take a seat for me now. Get ready to take a seat for me now. When I say night, y'all say train. Night.
Train.
My name is Shareef Keyes, and this is my band, The Groove, man.